Welcome everybody. It's Christmas Eve day, one day before Christmas. So I want to say from me to you guys, have a very safe and happy holidays. I do happen to have the weekend off. One of the rare times I do not have to work on Christmas, so I was very excited. So I do have some cool Christmas covers to show you, and yes, they are mostly Archie comics, but I wanted to do a quick video for you guys. And again, I just want to say Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and all of that fun stuff, and have a fun holiday. So first one I want to showcase is Archie and Friends Christmas story. So in any era, this is a cool little Christmas, all new Christmas story from Archie, is where Archie has to save, and the gang have to save Christmas. Jingles, one of the elves from Santa's village. I'll show them right there. They're sitting at Pop's cooklet shop, and Jingles comes in and he needs Archie's help because they're in trouble at the North Pole, and Archie and the gang go and help save Santa. So this is a new or modern comic from 2021. So this is an all new story. I'll show the back of it. So yes, it has Santa and Archie and Betty and Veronica and Jughead. They all go and help save Christmas, and they have some fun doing it. So how do they save Christmas? Well, you have to buy the issue and get it. So but they obviously they do save it. So there is a couple other stories in there with Veronica and Archie with the Christmas tree and whatnot, but still, it's just another fun read. It's in overall good condition. There's no really spine test because I did get it new. Yes, I don't have it baked and board, which I will, but I want to show you guys the inside of the comic. But it's still an all new story, which is nice to see. They're making new stories every year, especially for Christmas, because this story can generate from any era of Archie. It doesn't really give a specific era for this, so it's still pretty fun story. It'd be a great one for the kids to read at Christmas time if you guys can find it. I'm sure lots of comic shops would have it on discount after Christmas or throughout the year, but it's only $3 comic. It hasn't really gone up in value, so I wouldn't be surprised if some of them have it in the dollar bin section. So the next one I want to show is Archie's Girls, Betty and Veronica. As you guys can see, on the front cover is a Christmas theme cover, and Betty is happy because she's kissing Archie, I guess, under the mistletoe, and Veronica and the rest of the gang are talking. So it is another Christmas theme comic. So this is 1987, so it is technically in comic book form. It's Copper Age because it's after the Bronze Age era. Unfortunately, it's not in the best condition. I'll do a quick spine slide here. It is newsstand, so that's cool. And so it's a 95-cent cover price, and it's a pretty interesting story. As you can see, Betty is going to Veronica's house and she's staying over, but they happen to lose power and they don't know what's going on, so they go swimming instead. So which is pretty cool. And while they were swimming, the power goes out. So I mean, unfortunately, in this condition, it's only like a $2 comic because there is a little wear and tear. There's whoever had it before me did not take good care of it. I did find this one in a dollar bin dive, so I was happy to get it. But it is just another cool their Christmas story in here, and there's 3 or 4 other stories that are like 5 pages long. And one of my fun facts is there's a safety advertisement for with Archie and the game for seat buckle, so I think that's pretty cool. So there's lots of neat different things about it, and because it's 1987, it's a 95-cent cover, so of course everything goes up in price as as time goes on due to inflation and everything like that. But unfortunately, there's on the spot on the cover here, there's some little bit of rips and tears, unfortunately. So it's not in the perfect condition. If this was a little bit higher grade, it'd be about $4, $4 to $6 comic. But as it stands, unfortunately, it's about a $2 comic because there is a little bit tips and wear and tear on here, but it is what it is. So nothing, I can't do anything about it. But all I can do is just bag and board it and put it in with my collection, and that's what I'm planning. That's what I do. So next one I want to show you guys is another cool Archie called Archie's Christmas Stocking. On the front cover, you guys can see Archie chasing Santa Claus, and of course all he wants is girls, because that's all Archie has on his mind, and the only two girls Archie wants is Betty and Veronica. As usual, he can't make up his mind. So from Archie Giant series, this is number 605 at $1 cover. Barcode on the bottom, so I believe it is a newsstand, but you guys can correct me on that. So there are a few different stories that are 5 pages long. I like Archie comics because it's not one big story. It's just they can fit a few different stories bent in, and some of these stories are actually reprints from earlier stories. So this is kind of a reprint of our original stories. So if you don't have this, you can also find them in Archie Comic Digest, number 132 from 1995. So some of these stories are in those small little Archie Digest comics, so which is pretty cool. So as you guys can see, the comic is not bad shape. Whoever had this before me made it in dent in the staple there. There is lots of stress marks on the back. So it's it's in fair to good condition, which is about 2 to 3 on the scale out of 10. So unfortunately, it's not the best condition. Again, if you find it in this condition, it should be in the dollar bin section. But if it was higher grade, like a 9.4, it would definitely be a little more valuable. But unfortunately, it's not. I mean, I have seen this comic selling on eBay for anywhere from $6 to $10. In the higher grade is anywhere from like a 7 or in fine condition to very fine condition. So it is pretty cool comic. Another Christmas story with Archie and the gang. Lots of little one-page stories like this one here. So but as you can see, it's definitely not in the best condition. But another cool Christmas cover on here. But again, if you don't have this particular issue, that's what reprints are for. And Archie Digest, because eventually some of these stories will go into the little small Archie Digest, and they will be fun to and you can eventually read them. So another one I want to showcase for you guys is Laugh, number 19. This is volume 2, not volume 1. Now this is one I did order from a comic shop that I do order from Ontario, in Ontario once in a while. But when I bought this comic, I did not see this price tag on here. I did pay a little more than I thought I should have paid, especially since if a comic shop's selling a comic with a price tag already on the comic, it's up to you if you want to buy it. But I should have looked at the pictures better. It was my own fault. I did pay $3 for this, where I should have probably only paid 75 cents because the sticker has it. But yes, if you do order back issues online from a comic shop, pay very attention to the pictures, especially if there's a price tag like that on there. That was totally my own fault. I mean, it's in great condition. There's no, other than the sticker on it, there's some where there's really no wear and tear. I say it's in fine condition, or 7 out of 10. There's a couple little spine ticks on here. The reason I got it though was because it had the Christmas cover on here. It had Betty and Veronica with Archie and Jughead and them under the Christmas tree feeding a turkey instead of carving the turkey up. So to me, that's funny. But yeah, I mean, if the sticker wasn't on there, it'd probably be worth. I probably would have had to pay a little bit more, but because the comic shop I ordered it from put it at a lower price, and their pictures were not the best on it. They did not showcase the sticker on there, and I'm scared to even take the sticker off because that could even wear the comic out even more, because these stickers are very sticky, and the glue underneath will actually damage the comic. It happened to me lots of times before buying off eBay trying to get the stickers off, and it's not cool when people do that. It actually makes me really mad that people put stickers right on the comic. If you can't get a bag and board and put the sticker on the bag, to me you're being lazy and you're devaluing the comic even more. So this is from 1990 again in comic book terms. It's Copper Age era. There is a Sabrina story in here too, which is probably another reason why I bought it, because I am a huge fan of Sabrina. And have you guys watched The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina? It's been on Netflix for a few years now. I've rewatched it a couple of times. Really love that show. I wish they could have done more with it, but and now with Riverdale going into its last season, I really do hope somehow another network would pick up a different version of Riverdale. It is one of my favorite CW shows, along with the Arrowverse. So I'm just a huge Archie fan. So again, there's some reprint stories of these stories in like Archie Digest and other reprints that guys can get. So it's not like the stories aren't out there if you can't find this issue, but it's not a key issue or a hard issue to find. I believe if you have a comic shop with dollar bin comics, you guys should be able to grab this issue, no problem, especially after Christmas, because usually all the holiday ones do go in for sale. And even at my local thrift store after the holidays, that's when I like to go in there, because there's usually comics donated for the holiday from the various holidays. So that's good time to pick up comics. And that's my tip of the day. So yeah, I hope you guys are gonna have a good Christmas weekend. This is what we should all be doing: spending time with family and friends. That's what I'm gonna be doing with my family, is spending time with them, because I do have the weekend off. Most Christmases I do end up working, so it's nice to finally have a full weekend off. So again, I want to say Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and all of that. And on New Year's weekend, I will be showcasing a Silver Age comics for you guys that I picked up in the last little while. I needed to wait till I got all of them in so I can showcase. So do you guys have any of these? Do you have this one? This is a newer one, so it shouldn't be too hard to find. Most comic shops should still have some of these comics in. I mean, if you're an Archie fan like me, I love talking about Archie comics with you guys. It's such a huge joy to me. And I'll post these on my Instagram next week as well, at Joe's Comics Table. And I'm also on Twitter, and I'm on TikTok at Joe's Comics Table. I'm posting on TikTok videos every day, doing shorter versions for my TikTok friends on there. So I just want to again say Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and all of that. This is one of the few years that I get both of them off, so it's kind of nice to enjoy. So I just want to say Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and hope you guys have a safe holiday. I know most of you guys have that week off with kids or family and whatnot. So I'm gonna enjoy the Christmas weekend. There won't be a YouTube video on Sunday, but I'll try and do two for the New Year's weekend for you guys. I'm gonna take the Sunday off and enjoy Christmas with my family. So everybody have a wonderful Christmas. Thanks, everybody.